So the Black Student Union at NYU came to be in the last few months, essentially over the summer, over the spring semester. Students came to myself and to different members of the staff members at the Center for Multicultural Education and Programs, asking for us to help them bring this group together. And so we have, different students coming in saying they want different things, but essentially the underlying tone behind all of it was really creating a space, a sense of Black community on campus.
When I first came to school, it was a very lonely period, because not only are you transitioning from high school to college, but then you realize, like, dang, I don't see nobody else with hair like mine, or, who kind of has a slur like I do, and it can be kind of isolating and frustrating.
Our office is one of the chief diversity offices on campus, and we feel by supporting the students, creating more of a sense of community, students will do better, they'll succeed better on campus, and essentially we're helping to create undergraduate, graduate student version of organizations that will live on beyond our existence here on campus.
Without that organization, I have kind of fell and stumbled, and am I being too Black? Am I Black enough? Am I scaring people away? Do they understand where I'm coming from?
The Black Student Union, being a new organization, I think is in a unique place in the sense that it's creating its history on campus, it's creating its voice, and I think part of that is really bringing together other student organizations, bringing together the undergraduate and the graduate student voice.
One of the goals of the Black Student Union here is to make sure that a relationship between graduate students and undergraduate students is fostered and sustained,
and have the two groups really program, collectively be a part. So the organization's e-board consists of more than just undergraduate students. So grad students' voice, needs, and concerns are being met. I think when the organization exists in that format, you're really gonna see a strong sense of Black community on campus.
And graduate students bring a lot to the table in terms of mentorship and friendship, and general counseling and advice.
So I think it's important for grad students to connect with undergraduate students to get more a sense of what's happening at NYU, what's the NYU campus look like, and ways that grad students themselves can become activists and a part of the conversation. And I believe that they're there asking to give back. They just need someone to reach out to them because they themselves were once you.
We're already in this mindset that there is no such thing as a community here. We're smaller communities within a community. And we emphasize that through our continued fragmenting and continued segmenting. And the Black Student Union is really an organization that's going to say, hey, all right, I recognize and appreciate what you culturally bring to the space as a type of Black student, but I also think it's important to realize that Blackness is not just one thing. And for those students who may not feel like they have a smaller community to go to, I think the Black Student Union can be that.
Because when you look at the numbers of undergraduate Black students, the numbers may not be that large. But when you count in the graduate student population, the numbers are, it's absolutely doubled.
Everyone who fits in the diaspora, whether you are from the continent of Africa and you just want to make sure that your Ethiopian identity is heard, or whether you are a British Jamaican student and you're coming to America for school, or you could possibly be a Palestinian student interested in learning more about the relationship between the Palestinian struggle for justice and the history and the legacy of Black activism in the States. Or you could just be a faculty member who really loves his or her Black students, and you want to make sure that the university pays attention to them and their voices. The Black Student Union is for everyone.
The Black Student Union at New York University
is an inclusive organization for students whose missions
or identities are linked to the experience of the African diaspora.
We provide opportunities for collaborative efforts, networking and solidarity building initiatives
for students, faculty, and staff within the NYU community.
NYU community.
I think everyone who sees this video should now when they leave, be sure to smile at someone that they don't know. I mean, whether they're black or not, you know, smiling is good, but particularly other students of color on campus, because it can be a very warm experience.
One more time.
People get ready, there's a train coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is wait to hear the people coming. You don't need to worry, you just thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord,
Thank the Lord.
Would you